What's up, everyone? CR2 here, bringing you the ARCA at Las Vegas guide for. Are we coming up on week 5 already? Oh no, I think we're coming up on week 4. One of them 2 weeks. But anyway, we're gonna try things a little bit differently this time. I'm going to see if an AI race can be a little bit more helpful as far as for tracks 1.5 miles and longer, just because they sort of become pack racing. Draft is a huge deal. Dirty air is a huge deal. And just me turning circles for up to 45 laps, I'm sure is not really giving you guys the full story. So we're gonna try this. Please let me know how it goes. Please let me know if it's helpful. We'll keep with it, fine tune it. AI strength is 77 to 83%, so pretty close, but I'm trying to set it to where I think it's going to simulate a real official ARCA race as close as possible. So track temp 91 degrees, 87 air temp, late in the evening, almost 6 o'clock in the evening. You'll probably see as hot as 93 degrees on the track, as cool as 86 or 87, I want to say. But of course, just so long as that sun is on it, it's going to be pretty warm throughout most of the race. Moderately high usage. I think that does slow down your qualifying a tiny bit. I've managed as best as a 0.65, 29.65. Let's actually put that full screen. Don't save that. Reload it. And this is just to show that we are using the actual fixed iRacing setup for the coming week. 10 to 1, all your preference, guys. I would go with 10, 12, 14, but I typically go with 10 for 1.5 miles and just dump that brake bias all the way down. You probably won't need it, but in some case it'll help you rotate a little bit. You can probably charge on out of the pits. Your second lap is going to be the faster one anyway. You don't really have enough time to get up completely to speed. Let's throw our all-time best. So your first lap, just baby.
Green.
Just
okay,
baby the car
here
a little
comes your
bit.
first time lap.
Thank you, spotter. Please be quiet. Just run the high line, lift off a little bit. And you're going to want to be as close as possible. In 3 and 4, of course, don't touch the wall. Every bit of speed you can get through the turn is very valuable. Lift if you got to, though try your best not to.
One more lap.
188, just past the line, could have done better. And 4 is a tough one here. Gotta lift a small bit. In a less usage track, you might be able to escape attacking it a little bit harder, but we're gonna be at a 29.74. I think track usage has a lot to do with it. I should have checked what I was running at when I was doing just solo testing. But anyway, let's go through the qualifying lap really quickly. So, full throttle off of turn 2. Enter up high. You can most likely take this just full throttle, but lift just a tiny bit if you feel like you're going to hit that wall. Just not worth it scrubbing your second lap because you don't have time for a proper run up again. Cut that apron. Keep it full throttle. Definitely try to use these pairs of hash marks around the whole track. I try to be closer to this one but above it. for turn 1 and 2. That's what I felt has been the best results. Get to that apron line. Definitely don't touch it though. Don't touch the transition. Pushes the car up, sets it, and that's extra distance you're adding to your lap. It's extremely minute, guys. 3 and 4 is definitely the tough one. You can't full throttle it, but you might be able to, but you're going to push up towards that wall big time. So what I've done, you still charge it, but once you're about a car length away from these 2 hash marks, 2 car lengths, do a quick lift off, get right back on it. You should still be able to make the turn. That's kind of, you're going to have to feel that out and really get the rhythm set for yourselves. Cut that apron, and you can see it just kicks us right to grid. But 29.74, I think for officials, depending on track state, you could see as fast as 29.64. I think somebody can get a 63. Heck, somebody might even be able to get a 29.5 with just everything being perfect. Cold track, low usage track, they can get everything perfect. But that's not what we're here for right now. We're here for the practice race. So track cooled off a couple degrees.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Jack and House in here as well. Cool. Let's also set up 2 last lap comparison. I was running AI earlier before starting the recording just to try to gauge that it matches somewhat close to an official race. And to me, it feels like they dialed down the draft a tiny bit with the most recent patch a few days ago. Though that could just also be thanks to gearing with the setup. I feel like you could still go faster, but that one I can't tell for sure. Pace car speed looks to be 60, so it's really quick from first to second gear, but it gives you a really valuable jump in
Get
official
ready,
races.
going green.
Just for sake of being fair to the AI, we're gonna wait till green.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green. Car outside. Still there. Stay low. Outside is clear. Car inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. The next car's the leader. Still there, inside. Clear inside.
Pretty decent.
You are the
draft,
leader, nice and smooth.
Pretty decent draft Brian behind us is gonna get.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Inside, the car in P, 5, just set the fastest lap. 29.91, clear inside. Still there inside. Still there at the bottom. Keep high. Clear inside.
Yeah, holy crap, that is still fast. 194.
Car outside. Clear.
Lifting will definitely be required. You can probably get away with full throttling 1 and 2 for the first up to 5 laps, but I really wouldn't. Saving your right front is going to be really, really valuable for late race. 3 and 4 is going to catch a lot of people off guard. They're going to think they can full throttle it, and by the time we're barely even getting into halfway
You're
through
in
the
fourth
race,
position.
they're now
The next
realizing.
car's the leader, outside.
They're now realizing, holy crap, I've got no turn
Clear
left in the
outside if you
car.
want it. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear high. You're back in second. The next car's the leader. The leader is running 30.442.
So, draft still being pretty strong. I would definitely recommend just lifting off a little bit early for your turns. Try to save your tires and just rely on draft to pull you right back up to the car ahead. Really, I think the key here is just go only as fast as you need until you're getting to that last
Inside.
5 to 10 lap run where tire saving isn't
Clear.
really going to matter anymore. Try to get
Inside.
everything you can.
Stay high. Stay high. Clear.
Back on it a little bit too early. Also for your turn exits, you don't want to feel like you're forcing the car to make the exit. Still pretty well 87's minded in that regard. Opening up that wheel, straightening it out, and you're still able to stay off of that wall, no problem. Same for exit of turn 4 as well. Let me show you what he looks like if you're too early back on throttle. You can, oh, gotta lift anyway. So he's still pushing towards that wall. I think the high line for 1 and 2 is also very much usable for trying to build up a run and make a pass. Certainly want to be a little bit closer than that.
The leader just did a 30.469.
Check that brake bias, because why we're going to get into in a moment. I was thinking for say turns 3 and 4, just stay full throttle, but use your brake to try to rotate the car. But what I don't know is if iRacing has it in such a way to where that builds heat you don't need in your tires, and then that's just going to mean more tire wear within a few laps. So just to demonstrate it, stay full throttle and then just kind of modulate your brake. Made the turn no problem, but I don't know how that affects tire heat, and just I don't really think it's going to be all that beneficial. I mean, it's a massive dirty air there, had to lift off a ton. So, and then on the topic of dirty air, just simply offset your car at least half a car width up. If you can do a full lane separation, then all the better to you. Still missed that one in the world. So, as we've got dirty air from the number 8 ahead of us to deal with, you can also flip that to your advantage. Yeah, we're not doing a very good job here of tire saving. Yeah, holy crap, just demonstrating a couple bad turns. Big time lift off, be patient getting back on throttle. And so with tire wear now becoming a concern for us right now, that's where I would bring in, don't use the high line if you don't need to. Still approaching that wall, holy crap.
The leader just did a 30.592. Car inside, clear. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. Car outside. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.6 seconds. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Inside. Still inside. You're back in second. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
Left here, 1 hash mark, 2 hash mark, back on throttle. For 1 and 2, lift as you're going into the transition. Probably wait until you're about a couple car lengths away from the second hash mark into the turn. You should be able to make 1 and 2 pretty easily. 3 and 4 is definitely going to be the tough spot. And also I think where plenty of wrecks could happen as people realize I am way overdriving this, gotta lift. couple cars right behind that guy. Don't react in time. And now you got your stack up wreck starting. So, little bit of something I recommend you guys to try. Go into a solo test session for this car, this track. Same weather, time of day and all.
The leader is running 30.816.
And just run yourself 35 laps. And what I challenge you to do is to have it where by end of lap 35, you're still clocking somewhere 31.1 range without draft. And oh yeah, yep, terrible line there.
Got 10 laps to go.
And as well as the tire wear. In just my solo test sessions, best I think I had was 82 on the right front and 86 on the right rear, so definitely try to aim for that. A lot of that tire saving is gonna be from just not overdriving your centers and exits, especially in 3 and 4.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. Inside. Keep high. Clear.
It may have been that weird little braking trick I tried. That's a long time you're on the brakes.
The leader just did a 31.06. Keep it up. We're in a great spot.
That's not the way to do that.
Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Keep high, clear. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.5 seconds.
Oh yeah, there's just no turn left.
Inside, 2 more, let's go. Still there, hold your line. Still there at bottom. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside, inside. Keep high. Still there at bottom. Still there, hold your line. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. Still there, inside.
Oh shoot.
You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there. Right side, 2 wide. Clear. Inside. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line. Clear, 2 wide. Clear inside.
That sure finished like an ARCA race.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Nice run, solid work.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that right front is not going to be happy with me right now. Okay, yeah, that's quite terrible, so. A lot of your right front tire wear is going to come from your exit of turns 2 and 4. Be very patient getting back on throttle. This doesn't necessarily mean underdrive your turn entries. Just be very patient getting back on throttle. Make sure that your car has gotten the rotation done. If you feel like you're forcing the car to make the exit, you're overdriving. I think that's the best way I can put it. Because this should be more like 70 and then 77. This should not be a 16% difference in tire wear. That's terrible. So, but granted, that might be what you have to do come official races, because it's going to be very close racing, I think. What in the world else? Definitely practice. I recommend you guys practice. Get your reps in, get your markers in. Anything that you can learn. This way you're ready for this coming week. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comments. Anything I didn't think to cover, something that you think of, or heck, even just let me know how your official races go. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Take care, and good luck this coming week.